Right, so what I'll do is I'll show you how to rationalise both of these expressions here. Okay, now the first thing that you have to do is we need to multiply this entire thing by what's known as a conjugate of this. Now what I mean by that is it's root 6 plus 1. Okay, these have to be opposing signs. Okay, and then that is root 6 plus 1 as well, so that is just the equivalent of 1. Now if you multiply that at the top, we get 5 root 6 plus 5, and the bottom we get root 6 minus 1, root 6 plus 1. Okay, now if I continue this, the next thing I need to do is expand out of these brackets. The top stays exactly the same. Okay, but the bottom, I'll do it little by little, is I would do the root 6 multiplied by the root 6. Now root 6 times root 6, root times root, that is just 6. Then I've got root 6 times positive 1. So that's plus root 6. Here I've got root 6 times negative 1. So it's negative root 6. And I've got negative 1 times by a positive 1. And that is just negative 1. So all in all, I've got 5 root 6 plus 5 at the top. Now down the bottom, I've got 6 plus root 6 take away root 6. So these two, plus root 6 take away root 6, they cancel each other out. And all I'm left with is 6 plus negative 1. So 6 take away 1, and that is 5. Okay, now I'm not done there. You can probably see how this is going to simplify. So 5 and that 5 are going to cancel out, but that 5, the whole thing can basically be divided by 5 here, and I get root 6 plus 1. And that is my answer for that one. Okay, it can get a bit fiddly around this process here, but if you take it step by step, it should all work out. Now I've got another one here, and I'm just going to do almost the exact same thing. So I'm going to multiply this one by root 11 minus 3. Okay, again, these two have to be completely the opposite sign. Okay, and then root 11 minus 3. So what we're going to get at the top is 6 root 11 minus 18. And then down the bottom, I'm going to get root 11 plus 3, root 11 minus 3. Okay? And like before, I am just going to multiply out of these brackets again. So the top remains exactly the same. But the bottom, so root 11 times by root 11, draw the lines up, gives me 11. And then root 11 times negative 3 is negative 3 root 11. And then 3 times by root 11 is positive 3 root 11. And then 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. Okay? Now from there, the top again stays exactly the same at this point. Okay, and here I've got a negative 311 and a positive 3 root 11. So these two cancel each other out. So I've got 11 take away 9, which is 2. And here I would have 3 root 11 take away 9. Okay, and I hope that makes a bit more sense for you. Okay, let me know if it doesn't, let me know if you need any more help at all. But that is how you would simplify all of those surds, rationalise them, and then use them in the future. Okay, hope that helps.